Hello, good morning everyone. Welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial, I'm going to teach you how I arrive at this beautiful corset you're seeing here. You're going to be concentrating only on the front, how to join the corset. I already have a video on how to cut this corset, but I want to teach you how to join it. In my last video, I made a drape on a corset, but I didn't show you how I joined it. So today I want to show you how I joined this particular corset. And now if you notice on the video, the material used on the waist parts, that's the lower bodies after the bust, is looking something like this, okay, like a skin. And if you notice the skin, the waist parts and the sleeve is not the same thing. The actual net used for the skin is the real skin of the person, which I'm not actually dwelling on. This is it here. This is the skin of my client. This is the skin net I'm using for the sleeve, but I'm not actually dwelling on the skin, on the sleeve aspect. We're talking about how to join the bodies, okay, how to join the corset. Now right now, if you look at this person used yellow for hers, but this I'm using white because the material I'm working with is it has a touch of white. This is the material I'm working with, okay? I'm working with this beautiful Indian George. So that's the material we're working with. And then for the cup side, and thank God the cup is white. So what I did was get the a white net, just used it to cover up my cup. So you can see, like in the last video, I used satin draping to cover the cup. So today I'm going to use this to cover the cup, okay? So I'm going to just go and then I'll sew through this place. Then once I'm through with it, I am going to trim off this excess, and then I'll join to my corset. And then if you notice, there's a dart around here. Yes, the reason is because there's no way you are going to do this without this dart around this place. So I decided to put my dart around here. The reason why the dart is around here is because I'm going to also put the bust tightening around here. So I'm going to show you how I did it, okay? The last time I showed you the bust tightening. So make sure there's a bust tightening here. So when you are gathering your nets, you're trying to cover your cup with your net, make sure there's a bust tightening here. So I'm going to go ahead, remove the pin again, and do my bust tightening. Then I'll come back and show you how I did this, okay? And so this is the corset. I'm through with cutting out the front aspect. So, and then I'm going to use this for my lining. I'll be using this for the lining, okay? So I cut out exact this for the lining, but the front is going to be this. Okay, don't worry, you're going to see how I do the joining and all that. So just sit back and don't go anywhere. Just relax, okay? And okay, if today is your first time of coming to my channel, please hit the subscription button and also hit the bell behind the subscription button so that you always get notification whenever I upload my video. All right, so okay, let's go and do the bust tightening, then we'll come back. So I'm through the bust tightening. You can see I'm through with it. So now I'm going to cover it up with this net. Okay, cover it up with this net. So I'm going to start from here, and please do not drag. Okay. So I'm going to start right now by putting my loop, okay? So I just turned the back side of the corset, okay? Of the bodice. I'm going to insert my loop on the other sides, okay? You can see I'm cutting out the the boning. Sorry, I'm inserting the boning on the what on the corset, okay? So I'm going to place one on the center, okay, and then I'll place another one on the center side, and then I'll place the last one close towards the armhole area. So I'm going to do that on the back of the of the fabric. When I'm through with it, I will now use my loop in front of it to cover up that thread lines, okay? Just keep watching, okay? Just keep watching. So once I'm through with putting my boning, you see, if you can see the thread lines are showing, so I'm going to now use my loop, okay? The loop, what I used was the fabric. I had to cut the fabric on bias and then I ironed it to give me that shape. So the fabric I had to cut it 1.5 inch wideness, okay? So I'm going to use it and place it on top of those thread lines to cover up what's the thread line, okay? So it's going to act as my loop, so just keep watching. So you can see I'm through with inserting the loop. You see how beautiful it's looking, okay? So just go ahead and trim off all the excesses. You can see that's the back of the corset. The back is showing you the boning, okay? And then the front I used um the satin fabric to cover up the thread line. So once I'm done with this right now, I'm going to start inserting my cup. So this is the lining, okay? I use the measurement sorry, the pattern the corset pattern, but actually was what I use for the lining, okay? But for the front part, that is the main part, I've just used cup, okay? Breast cup to do that, okay? But for the lining, you use the actual pattern, okay? You saw me joining it. So now I'm going to get the center of the cup, just fold it into to get the center. So once you get the center of the cup, you're going to place it on the center of the of the corset. So that's the center there. You're going to place it there. Make sure the center is touching the center, okay? So once you get the center, just start what? You're going to start stitching, okay? Just keep watching. I actually had to make this tutorial this way so that you understand it better and so that you can try it out. So if you don't want to use a breast cup for your corset, you could just use the pattern you drafted, okay? The corset pattern you drafted. And that was why I had to use the corset pattern I drafted for the lining, okay? So that you understand it more. So if you don't want to do this pattern using a cup, you can actually use the corset pattern. You saw me joining the lining, okay? So you can use that pattern instead of using a cup. But this will give you a very nice shape. It look like the main bra, you know. So you can see
we're not through with it yet, but it's actually coming out. It's looking like a bra, a bra. Okay, so I just go ahead and finish what joining. Please don't go anywhere. And if you are new to this channel, you're welcome. And to all my returning subscribers, I just want to say thank you for always coming back. Okay, please, if you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Oh, I promise you, I'm trying everything in my power to make sure that my videos are very inviting and all that. You can see I'm actually in a new place. Okay, all this just because of you guys. Okay, I'm in a new place, and in a new I just finished decorating my studio. Okay, so you can see that place is looking new actually. All right, so all those things because I really want to add quality to the videos and all that. So please, I cannot do this without you guys. So make sure you subscribe if you've not subscribed, and share with your soulmate. Okay, at the end of the tutorial if you find it very helpful. So okay, I'll just run the other one through so you can see how beautiful it's looking. And now, because you're using a bra cup, you're going to have a lot of excess on the armhole area. Don't worry, you don't have to watch, you don't have to worry. All you need is just to watch, to trim it off at the end of your stitching. Okay, so I'm going to trim it off when I'm through. You will see well when I trim it off. Okay, so that excess is not a problem. I promise you it's not going to be a problem. So you're going to trim it off at the end of the stitching. So let's continue.
Looking like, so I'm going to trim off this place, so trim it off. Okay, so I'm trying to trim it off because of that bone in there. It's looking kind of very hard. So I'm going to go through, so trim off here too. So this is it. Okay, so right now I'm going to top stitch on it. Okay, so this is it. So at this point, now at least you know how to make your corset. Okay, so this is how I couple my corsets. Actually, if I'm using a breast cup, so you cut it the same way you cut your normal corset, like the one I'll be linking. You cut the same way, then you make sure you're using the bra cup of that person. So any excess that comes out of this place, just trim it off. Okay, so there's with the lining. I'll be using my lining. So I'll be using the lining at this point to cover it. Okay, I'm going to sew this way and cover it up with the lining. Okay, so and now you can see it You see how very beautiful it is, what it's looking. Okay, so the idea is this. I'll be using this to cover up the corset when I'm through.
Okay, so and now at least you know how to couple your corset. This is how I couple my corset, okay? So I'm going to use the lining right now. I'm going to join the lining to my corset. And once I'm through with joining the lining, I'll just continue with my work. So the tutorial today was just for you to know how to couple your corset. So as you can see, a corset is looking very beautiful. So just try it out, okay, and send me your experience while you were trying it out. Okay, right now, we've come to the end of today's tutorial. So if you find this tutorial very helpful, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and do not also forget to subscribe. Please share this video, okay? Share the video with your soulmate.